No, not at all. I've been asked that before, and I have never seen anything that I couldn't explain. No. Instead, I listen to music, and I think that has much the same effect. Between flights, I was flying with this one first officer, and we each had an iPod for the first time, and we were comparing playlists. And he took one look at mine and said, "You have Leonard Skinner right next to Luciano Pavarotti." And I said, "Of course, it's alphabetical." No. I had it for longer than I should have. I had it for 40 years. And actually, I'm glad one Saturday morning I decided to shave it off. In my flight bag, I would have, of course, a flashlight, some charts, aviation charts, sunglasses, that sort of thing. But now as a passenger, I always carry something to read. I learned to fly in 1967, so I think I've calculated that I've been flying airplanes for about 42.5% of the entire history of powered flight. I would love to have flown the Concorde supersonic jet. I would love to have flown the SR-71 reconnaissance airplane the Air Force had years ago. You know, really high performance airplanes, high altitude. That's amazing. High and fast. Those encounters were really low key. Not many people have had the doorbell ring and you open the door and it's Tom Hanks one day, and then a few weeks later it's Clint Eastwood. They both came trying to reassure me and my wife and our family that they were going to take good care of us, that they realized that while the film was in people's minds and in the theaters, that Tom and I would be conflated, thought of sort of the same, but that after the film had run its course, I was going to have to go back to living the rest of my life, and he didn't want to have screwed it up for me. And so he wanted to do it justice. But yeah, he wanted to get it right. I mean, he looked at what kind of Air Academy class ring I had and what kind of watch I wore and what my mannerisms were. And I noticed in the film that he replicated some of my mannerisms and my way of speaking. So, I mean, that's his craft. And we didn't talk about his craft. We just talked about what my life was like and what our home was like, and what impressions he got about that. And I think that they were pretty good about getting that to look real on the screen.